When you commit to waking up at 4 a.m. every single day, no matter how you feel, no matter how many hours you got the night before, there are going to be some mornings when you wake up and you're just pumped, you're excited, you're ready to conquer the day, you're looking forward to all the work you have to do, and you're in a really good energy. Everything just feels motivational. It's easy to go to the gym and do your cardio. It's easy to sit down and work on the business, doing the most high leverage tasks like creating content, speaking to clients. All of that shit just feels good. Those are the days when you wake up and everything's just flowing, but you get other days where, fuck me, every single bone in your body is screaming at you to just get under the cover, just forget about your responsibilities. It's okay. You can go back to sleep for another hour because you'll still be waking up at 5 a.m. and that is still disciplined. Still way more than the average person does. So why not? These are the most important days. Sometimes it even happens after you get your perfect optimal 8 hours of sleep the night before, but for some reason you just lost that deep connection to purpose where it doesn't feel meaningful. The work just feels like a chore. Everything feels like a slog. You're just slow and sluggish. You're going about your morning routine and you're lethargic, you're overthinking, you're exhausted, but your mind is still racing. It's not a good feeling. That's exactly how I felt when I woke up this morning. The very, very last thing on my mind that I wanted to do was go to the gym and do an hour of cardio. Because cardio fucking sucks. It's not something you look forward to ever. Lifting weights, doing machines and calisthenics, basically bodybuilding, takes absolutely no discipline for me anymore. It actually takes discipline for me to take a rest day. I only train 4 days a week on my split that my coach has me doing. But I come into the gym every single day because there are things you can do that isn't just direct stimulus for the muscles. That is cardio, that is stretching. It's all of the holistic stuff that's going to make you way more well-rounded. It's going to improve your health, your energy levels, but even more importantly than that, that's what actually builds your character. Because it's not about coming in and doing the things that you feel like doing, the things that excite you. That doesn't really take any discipline. It doesn't build any of your stats. Yeah, it might increase your results, like your actual physique is going to get better, but internally, the battles you win where it's the shit you really don't want to do, that's what builds you the most. That's what cardio is for me. Today, genuinely, I was considering skipping cardio and just doing more weights. I was also obviously debating not doing cardio at all, just skipping entirely, but that's not really a battle I have to fight anymore. It's just a part of the process, right? But I always dread the activity, an hour of cardio, putting on a heavy weight in my bag, setting the treadmill to a 15-degree incline, walking backwards for half an hour, walking forwards for an hour, for half an hour. Fuck me, bro. It is brutal. It is disgusting. But my goodness, afterwards, do you feel elevated? And in the process, while you're taking every single painful step, you're battling the demons. You're going to that psycho-savage place in your head where you are transcending your problems. When your mind is free, it feels like you're discarding all of your old limitations. Man, that's the feeling I look forward to. That's what gets me out of bed to go do that cardio. It's on those days where everything is screaming at you not to do what you said you would. These are the days that create this undeniable aura, this feeling of inevitability. This is what builds your confidence the most. This is what makes you feel undeniable that it's only a matter of time before reality catches up to your desired dream life. I didn't want to make this video because I felt like I didn't really have anything to say. I committed to doing way more YouTube videos to improve my speaking and communicating skills mainly, and to just get in that as a non-negotiable daily habit. I'm not going to set myself a time frame. I'm not going to say I'm going to post a video a day every day for the next year, for the next 100 days. I'm just going to commit to doing way more, as this is the rep that counts the most. On the days when you don't feel like you have anything to say, on the days where you don't feel the energy, the motivation to show up and just speak, these are the days when it counts the most, because this is what actually builds the skill the most. Anyone can show up when they feel motivated, and most people go through their lives just yo-yoing through motivation, burnout, motivation, falling off. And that's why you look around and everyone's skinny fat or just inflamed, brain fogged, making fucking completely average money, working an average job that is actually shit because it completely enslaves them, settling down with a mid woman who used to be a 6 out of 10 when they met and then slowly devolves into a 4 out of 10. This is not the life. This is not the life for me. This is not the life for you. So how the hell do we separate ourselves from these mediocre masses? We do the things that they're not willing to do. So it's not just going to the gym, you know, because most people are going to the gym now. Does that mean that they look good? Fuck no. Does that mean that the guys who go to the gym, who are consistent, who do know what they're doing, who do look good, does that mean that they've mastered all other areas of their life? Fuck no. The most jacked guys, the guys with the physique at the gym, most of them, they're kind of bummy. Like, you know this. They also have that mediocre mid mindset, that NPC default programming where unambitious, they don't take enough action in the rest of their lives. They're not chasing full throttle towards their goals, sort of just coasting. Fuck man, it's so hard to find guys like us. But that's exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's exactly why I'm gathering people like us so that we can have a community. And yeah, it's great to have a little online group, but it's not the same as being in real life like a tribal camp of warriors. You have to work, man. You have to work your way there. You can't just snap your fingers and get into that environment. No, you have to earn it. You can lose it all in the flick of a switch unless you develop yourself into the kind of guy who can take action, especially on the days when he feels like it the least. Let's fucking go, bro. If your brain feels like mashed potato, if the very last thing you want to do today is stay consistent with your routine and your habits, do that deep work that's going to move you forward, this is the day when it counts the most. Let's fucking let's go, bro. Let's get to work. We have a lot to do. Hope you have an amazing day.